the record button. I'm gonna mute up, fellas. Have a good one.
Yeah.
See ya. All right, chat. We are in it. Let me get some Gamba going.
I don't know. I'm just rolling, dude. 9.
And then
Bogus.
start a prediction.
Darn it.
Start a prediction. Who will win? We've got Shiggy versus Toto. You got 5 minutes, chat. Have fun with it. Yeah, so this is a kind of a crazy volatile matchup if you are Shoto, which it looks like he went first, which is really, really important.
Just that, yeah.
Yeah,
Take you. Come.
the entire game plan that Todoroki wants to have is he's got to live and survive until like the mid-late game and then like throw 3 or 4 moves that do a ton of damage. And then from there we've got Shigaraki, whose entire game plan is
lead us away.
Is poke and build, right? And so
I was already set to 20.
As we are seeing this match play out and unfold, we are going to
that's literally the only
we are going to see
as to why I even want to consider evil is that
more
by itself. It's
really
so
smart blocking from Todoroki, and kind of Shigaraki just kind of just laying his hand on the table and trying to get this game to go as quickly as possible.
On 2.
Hand-wise, this is a really good hand from Shigaraki. Double Let's Fight Bad Guys is going to be one of the key cards needed to push that +5 burn damage from Shigaraki through. Right, responsible for turn after your non-throw deals damage. Your rival loses 5 health.
Yeah,
like,
I hate to see
the
it.
speed stat is so important on Shigaraki. Looks like Todoroki's coming in with a tape swing, which is great. We don't know if you're able to see. He's got 2. I'm gonna make this die bigger. We've got 2 ranges in the yard, and so there's kind of no reason to play Todoroki's ability until we're like that number's at like 6 at the bare minimum.
Yeah, I'm passing.
Committed Foundation for +1 damage is atrociously bad.
Yeah. We indeed have to introduce some classmates.
From here, Shigaraki's not even allowed to fully block this move, which is really important in this matchup. It gets Shigaraki down to the danger zone because of how good Tape Swing is. It cannot be completely blocked, which is a direct and total counter to how Shigaraki wants to play, right? Response commit after you completely block an attack, your rival destroys a foundation. You just can't do that on this move. And so playing double Tape Swing here feels really good just because of just him not being able to block. Assuming that he's got the mid block, right? Which, if he chooses not to block, we're assuming he does.
It just feels so bad, but I gotta do it.
You cannot block with that.
Oh, you can't?
Nope, it cannot be completely blocked.
There you go.
I can with my face.
So now this game feels way, way better because of... I mean, look at the life total now, right? It's 20 to 14, 20 to 15. And so now Todoroki, as long as he finds like a couple of really solid moves in his yard, he can start like pushing that damage up and over. And we play a lot of throws.
Yeah.
Like, it's possible that Todoroki wins on this next turn if he finds 2 more tape swings or finds 2 throws.
This is so bad.
You draw like 5 foundations.
Listen.
Yeah, the goal for Todoroki is, or Tokiyama. So 2 bad words. The goal for Shigaraki is to play an attack on every turn. He has to.
Listen. Yep. Go.
All right, so we got build 2 pass.
I need blocks, dude.
Interesting choice.
I'm gonna drop 5 cards.
But I guess we're just trying to survive, right? Oh no, another tape swing.
3 of them now.
Wowzers.
Alright, any responses to me playing it?
Yeah, this is some pretty crazy
sadness,
luck
so
on
go.
Todoroki's side,
Oh,
just because of how strong this card is,
yours.
right? Because if we absolutely wanted to, we can just jam this extra momentum and just give it +2 damage, +2 damage,
1 damage.
which is like really, really strong at the position that we're in.
Yours.
I'm gonna check in
I'm
discard
going
pile.
to
Yeah, 1, 2,
call for
3.
backup.
All throws though. You guys can't see it, but they're all throws.
That doesn't help at all.
You can discard a card still.
Yeah, because it's not the first enhance.
Opts to get rid of a low
Listen,
block, which is
that card is
interesting
arguably
because he doesn't have block
god
zone
awful
coverage.
this
If you look at his
What
hand,
do you have?
he got rid of his only low
I'm
block.
already
What
at
happens
15,
if
dude.
a
Blew 6
what
and
happens if a
7
low
at
block
me.
low attack comes?
Alright, I'm gonna respond with my copies of Desperate Times. But
You're just gonna get stuck.
you have to commit to your foundations.
Rude. That's my thing.
Desperate times coming in clutch after your opponent rival draws
Um,
number of cards. They commit foundations.
alright, we're gonna
So now he's got
and we're gonna
stun 2 on his move.
go with this ability, give it 2 damage.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And not only does it give it the +2 damage,
Um,
it also puts an additional ranged in his discard pile.
Read this one more
Yeah,
time.
this is crazy strong on
Well,
Todoroki's
after
side.
I completely block. Oh, that's no bueno.
The question is it worth evil gazing here, going for the half block, and blowing up one of Todoroki's foundations either
Okay,
way?
Okay, I think I understand this. All right, so I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna lose 2 health here. Boop boop, and then I'll give it -2 speed.
That is the play
and
that we're
then if
going
it's
for.
Just blocked whatsoever, I get to destroy one of your foundations.
Yeah, so Evil Gaze does say that he gets to pick,
Yeah,
which is what's
which,
important.
We're gonna pass that easy because it's a 0. Like, how do you fail that?
That's true. So hold on real quick though. Let me think.
So we could cancel this with Todoroki, right? We have that choice. But that does mean that our attack turns are not going to be very strong for the rest of it, which we could just be building. But I actually feel like
dude.
it's more important to keep this alive. The question is committing Todoroki and pretty much saying we are not going to push for damage this turn
I'm actually
worth
character
saving your wall cling.
Evil Gaze Enhanced. It doesn't leave the card pool now.
Sick.
There we go.
Hey, baby. This sounds like I should have picked Kirishima for this matchup.
And so here is the other thing about
Matchup against Kirishima is pretty
here's the other thing about this
Right,
card
but, like,
is if you
Kirishima's
notice it
just so
says
busted for
remove this
all the
card
manipulation
from the
he needs
game
because
period
there's
as
no
part of its
such thing as
ability.
working
If it
in
gets
that deck.
canceled with something
I
along the lines of
accidentally put
Todoroki,
this thing down here.
it
Dang
does not
I'm
get
gonna pick
removed.
it up now.
I'm gonna change it to a mid, give it 2 damage.
Ah, that's it's just so thick. Yeah.
he used the ability on tape to change this attack zone to mid. So it used to be high because of the ability on itself. And so
How
now he's just
fast is that?
stacking on more
Fine.
damage and more
I'm gonna
damage and more
use clever
damage.
distraction if you don't mind.
It's a mid at the moment. You can't.
Oh no, you changed it back. Oh dang it.
Yeah. Is there a queue to play next? We currently don't have a queue, healers. So if you and one other person want to play, jump on in.
So yeah, we're actually gonna. Do you have an enhance after me changing it back to a mid or no?
No.
All right, so then it's a mid 5 for 11. It cannot be completely
All right, 5 mid for 11. It can't be blocked.
I
Cool, I
can
call
make
dibs. Hell yeah, brother.
Boom. On a 8. Get there.
We check a 5,
Yeah, boy. Boop,
6,
boop.
7, and the
Yeah.
question is, do we do
Alright,
Shigaraki or the other one?
So then-
Interesting call. All right, so now Shigaraki is down to 7 health to Todoroki's 20, but the big thing here is we don't have any damage pump off of Todoroki.
Pass.
This is
it's a little
presenting lethal with this move and the next move, right? Because this is a 3 speed, right? 3 low for 5.
7, 8.
3,
I can't
4,
even make that.
5. We have to assume that
The
he'd have
math
to have a
does not
1
add up.
block in order to block it. Going down to 2, and then we play our last move. On a 5, 6, 7. Checks a 2. 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yep,
7.
And I'm dead. All
And
right,
there it
cool.
is. Yep, and this is a 5 high for 4, and so it's just gonna get there. Player game 1 goes to Todoroki.
Can't do that, please.
That shows you the risk reward
Ah, yes. going first and then having good luck versus my terrible luck. That's definitely one way to win.
Risk reward of playing the 2 checks, right?
do
Like,
be like that
he
doing
didn't. He did not. He drew 3 tape
Sometimes
swings,
a no-move player
and it
can
shows you the
build himself
power
all
of running the
orange after
2s.
building
At the
4,
same
and then
time,
you're like, no,
as much
stop
as that
it,
game,
please.
that card
Can't
wins you
do
games, it
that.
also has the potential to lose you games, right? He checked a 2 at the end. If he had checked any worse throughout his turn, he would not have been able to play that last attack, and we would have gotten another turn for Shigaraki. Yeah, that game was decided
yeah,
in the
buddy.
deck
Let's
building
go.
phase, not the gameplay phase.
Think.
Oh god, that was
Yo,
Capabilities.
capabilities coming in clutch.
Got him.
I think this is an interesting choice for a Shigaraki player to run, because I think it's really hard to find momentum inside of Shigaraki. 9 times out of 10, your opponent just doesn't let you block. But I mean, if you can find it, this card can certainly end games like that.
Get there on a 4? Yeah, boy.
Wowzers.
Let's go.
on a 3.
We hit a build 5 on turn 1 as Shigaraki. What this means, because we did not find a
On a
wall cling inside of our first 7 cards, it means that we are pretty much guaranteed to be going to about half health here.
How dead am I if my character's committed? That's a good question.
No, just commit him. It's fine.
There is a world where Todoroki dies here.
Right?
And that world is primarily, if we have any sort of moment. He drew nothing. He drew 0 attacks.
Bruh.
Todoroki is so weak right now.
Yo,
Just getting in a
dog,
poke would have been
this is
so
garbage.
good. Wow. Wow. No orange. Although a key piece just came onto the board, and that is
Right.
self-assured. Enhanced commit changes on its
Well,
attack.
it's not so much six-hander size
Insane,
problems. It's more so just
insane card
RNG problems.
for Shigaraki. Right? Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you reviewed, nothing.
That leaves me some good coverage. Yeah, go ahead.
We'll drop
Yeah, after
that.
your non-threat attack deals, sorry, after you completely block a move, you're up against a destroy one. The biggest
No,
thing here
stop it.
is
You can't just draw them all the time.
cannot be fully blocked. This is Todoroki. This is just Todoroki
I don't have
drawing some moves.
I bet you don't.
What's this guy's ratio? He's running a lot of foundations both games. I mean, there's the question.
4 for 6.
Neg play or neg mat.
mid,
Neg mat
4 for 6.
plays. Negamat. There's the question.
Yeah, it just makes me commit 2. On a 7.
Checks a
Yeah,
5. We
boy,
commit
That's what we're talking about.
the capabilities and the burn card. Let it rock.
I don't think
Yeah.
Or just the 2 burn cards is fine too.
There we go. And then
We take our 3.
that's 3. Hey, listen, man, you hurt me in ways I couldn't imagine last time. I need this health total.
Yeah, whatever. Restart gaming.
4.
Thanks for checking the stream out. Another pretty decent build. We still don't have a wall cling, which is
I
crazy
mean, to
important
be
in this
fair,
matchup.
Like, that game plan actually is not what this thing. Because I don't kill people on turn 2 with this deck.
You were just
We're not
like,
reviewing?
I'm sorry, but God
Yeah, we
said I
have to
chose
review.
violence today.
Like, yeah, apparently my deck decided to just choose violence.
This is unadulterated violence. Good lord, what in the fresh hell is this?
I mean, I figured when you didn't block the first one, I was like, okay, that means you have a mid block in your hand, so I'm just gonna, hey, look, more foundations.
Okay, so we
While I do this here.
are checking if I wall cling should report in about 3 or 4 of Shoto's matchups. Yeah. Wine review? I have no idea. I have no idea. I mean, those cards are good, but I'm like, you just don't need them, right? And you also like don't want to blow your block here. This should put Shoto down to half. This should. But with that said, the first Evil Gaze is
Anyways,
going to be canceled.
This is blocked.
And so we
back
just have to
again.
assume that we're going to lose 4 life for him to lose 5 life.
We are going to lose a health to give it +1 speed.
Alright, I'll use rescue completed, -2 speed.
Okay, so we've got Nervous Habit coming on,
let's
as
go
well
fight
as
some
the
bad
Rescue
guys.
Completed
Put it
playing
the
in.
other way.
Sure. No enhance.
Of the 2 out of the toss, keen observations. Yes, I mean, I agree with you. Maybe he's just afraid
Yeah,
of
ship it.
blocking. I don't know here, man.
For 5.
What a crazy block on this card. 1-5 with a 1 low block. Actually insane.
Well, yep.
He's passing?
No.
There's no way we pass here. There's no way we pass here.
Oh, no. We do this. Here we go. There we go. Now we do.
Sure. Unique rule? I was getting there, Tam. You're good. That self-assured is unique, so one of them has to go away.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a misplay
That's okay. I
from
can't read. I am
Flamlord.
Great tape swing.
So if it were... Oh, my goodness. He found 2 more tape swings. What the heck, man? Why is this guy so cracked? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how you lose to Todoroki. He finds 3 tape swings on turn 3 every game.
Alright, we're enhanced. Give it a speed with classmate introduction.
The big thing here is I don't think Shigaraki is reviewing correctly. The big thing here is I don't think that he's building correctly. If we could have gotten a poke in, having 3 copies of Keen Observation means that like we hit our character's ability twice, right? And so playing the Keen Observation as opposed to the Self-Assured is just like a way cleaner line that makes Todoroki even more threatened. He doesn't have Wall Cling right now. Like he finally has found one in his hand, but he doesn't have Wall Cling right now. This should be good, except for the fact that like we are surviving this game off of the back of Tape Swing.
What zone is it currently?
The mid.
We're gonna attempt to give it -2.
This is smart. Play
Ouch.
2, make our check, and we are now chump checking. Yo, Todoroki, do you want to negate this? And he is fine with it. Todoroki's fine with it. What do we blow up? Chat, what do we blow up with Shigaraki? Because we get to blow something up. It's just rescue completed, right? That's just the answer?
Yeah.
We're not at blocks yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said pass. My bad.
It's okay.
So we could commit a foundation and give it another 2 damage.
Dice has spawned, and I'm mildly concerned.
Yeah, we could commit for 2 more damage, but I don't think it's necessarily worth it. But he is trying to get as much chip damage in as possible, right?
Well, that
And give it 2 damage.
Hmm.
was 4.
This is a 5 damage move, right? Putting us to 17, which is strong. You don't allow him to increase the speed and extend his
Then I
combos.
guess since it's a high, give it -2.
Oh, okay. You're answering my question, Fuzzy. Thank you.
I'm gonna commit this with my character to give it 3 damage and give it a speed because I'm committing gotcha.
Yeah,
yeah.
Man, this is spooky.
It's literally just plus. There you go.
There you go. Alright, it's got damage. It's got more damage.
Yeah, this is a 13 damage move. This is a big
yes.
spooky one.
Okay. So it's a mid 3, it's a high 3 for 13.
A lot. This is a lot.
I mean, you block with the you block with the foundation.
Attempt to fight these bad guys here since it's still a high yet. 3. This is bogus. I know I'm the villain here, but come on.
This is 3, 4, 5 plus 0. So check a 5. He checks a 3.
And
Commit his
then
2
I
face
can
down. That's
blow
okay.
one up.
And then he gets to selectively blow one up.
Block
It's
it.
gonna be
Block, so now you blow something up.
yeah. Rescue complete is the answer. They'll still take
Yeah,
7
we're gonna
damage.
Go after rescue
Ooh.
completed here.
That is a lot.
That seems way too good.
Okay, and then take 7.
I rather not, but all right.
I think
Yeah, that's right.
I think build here pass is actually the right call. We still have a grip of attacks. I don't think that we want to fail another check here, and we definitely could. We still don't have that last 2 check out. I think you play it. I think you just let it rock. Because the thing about Todoroki is he wants to have this foundation base
Stage
built
3.
up,
We are somehow not dead.
and having 20 life, it is unlikely that we get OTK'd. Not with all of these cards in our hand, right? We have our block zone coverage, But if Shigaraki
we're
does
gonna
not
get
threaten
rid of it
lethal,
and
we're going to
attempt
kill him.
To try to kill you?
The biggest that's a lot of lethal. The biggest thing here when it looks at Shigaraki's when we look back at Todoroki's hand
Sorry. Just
is he doesn't have a 3 block in his hand to attempt to block the block the move. This could spell disaster for Todoroki. The big thing here is we don't have a momentum for capabilities. We don't have a way to destroy one of our foundations to make howitzer impact cheaper. That is the big thing here. Because all of our cards tell our opponent to destroy one of their foundations. Even if we get to pick the card, we tell our opponent to do it, right? We give them the illusion of choice.
Let's go turn to
Oh,
dust.
you know what? We do have a way to destroy our foundations. We have turn to dust.
Got it.
Enhance,
Any response
destroy a
to it?
foundation, colon. Just kidding. Yeah, our whole turn's live. This could be game,
All
right? Actually, I don't think so.
then,
Not with the blocks that we have,
I
but
am
like we
going
could
to go
be.
ahead and
I mean, this is
stun
going to
you.
get a lot of attacks out of hand for sure.
-1 speed. Gotcha.
-1 speed. Gotcha.
Haha.
You did there.
Gotcha.
I don't have it in hand.
Isn't that
I
a
am going
self-assured?
to, lose 2
It
health, and then you're going to
is.
lose 2 health
Yeah,
unless
you
blow up
could
cover.
you could self-assured
BBB, first
to
blood,
draw
round the board.
cards to make the move cheaper, but we could just commit on the second turn to dust, right? Because we play as the second one, and then hold. The worst thing that could happen for us here is actually
And then those 2 right here where you're committed, right?
I don't think we blow up here. I don't know, man. I think we actually wait. If we do blow something up, we blow up capabilities.
What we are going to do is we're going to evil gaze, at least attempt to.
There, and then
Any
pay the
response
2.
to it being played.
So you pay the full cost of it. Yeah.
There you go. We definitely Todoroki here. Like, there's no shot that we don't.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No in hand.
There's those 2 things. It made him pay 2 health, as well as it sticks that card in the card pool for progressive difficulty. Now his next move is going to be, like, crazy expensive.
I feel like. Oh, what was this one? Oh, that one. Oh no, that one.
And it throws off a possible combo. It does. It does, Hillis. Good point. Good point.
We're going to.
Yeah, one of the strongest cards Todoroki
to give it +2 speed.
I keep trying to say Tomura, even though I never call him that. I always call him Shigaraki.
You're in
The
hand.
strongest card that Shigaraki has is a combo Fury, and so we no longer get that combo. Good point out.
We are
Hillis.
going to do it again with the other one.
Yep. No in hand.
He is very much making this thing fast. That's kind of how Shigaraki works those. We got to make the poke happen. Yeah, I feel like in this matchup, Evil Gaze is pretty much exclusively going to be used defensively because all Todoroki has to do is commit his character to like turn it off.
I am going to.
And I am down to pay
use
2 health to make Todoroki stop
Self-Assured
attacking me.
To change it to a low.
This seems fine. I'm gonna use observers too. I'm gonna look at the top card of my deck.
That's kind of a crazy call. That's kind of a crazy call. I get that Self-Assured has not been like putting out a ton of work here, but maybe we just want a card to blow up to try and destroy one of his cards, but I don't love that call. What's Shigaraki's best symbol at the moment? I personally think that it's fire, exclusively because of Self-Assured. I think this card is insane in this character. Enhanced changes on this attack.
guess we
It
get
lets
to
you get
start
so much
blowing up some
value
stuff
out of
now.
his bottom response.
I'll blow up the Self-Assured, so that way you have to blow up one of those 2 or lose 2 vitality.
So I believe the wording actually is you destroy one. Yeah. So you actually get to choose, or I can lose a 2 life. You can go ahead and blow one up. That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll get rid of the classmates.
Okay.
Classmates is the right call, but both of them were not terribly great
If you
for
got
us.
nothing else, I'm just gonna throw this at you. It's 5 low for 5.
Thanks.
5, 6, 7. There it is. Yeah, stunning block on this very
Then,
cool card, Frigid Heatwave,
Evil
that I
Genius
only have
also
one of.
does not
Yep.
take effect.
IRL. I need 3 more.
Yep. I will. I won't respond with Shigaraki. It's fine.
Mm.
I'm not taking any damage anyway.
Right? No, dice, please, out of here.
This is a sweet spectator setup. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
There we go.
Yeah, back when I was doing tournaments on the during the pandemic, whenever we were actually playing Universal stuff, this is how I would do it. Wowzers. He is kind of crazy going in right now. This is on a 4, 5, 6. He checks a 5, commits 1 for
Right.
6.
If the next attack I play this turn is a low, destroy 1 rival foundation.
He's just
If I
hoping
block it,
for
I'm not
some
taking damage.
foundation control, huh?
Let's
hard to
go
give up-
ahead and
Give up
nerf
Death
this
and
habit because
Tomura
some
for the
reason it's
apathetic
not
glamorous
listed.
super gen trio. It's good.
mine
It's a very, very good suite. But I
And
think
I'll
that
just use the other nerf
there's
to get it back
so
up
those are
there, so-
defensive foundations, right? And I would rather just play 4 fulfilled my duty to like interrupt your combo so that you just don't hit me as hard
Yeah.
rather than like
4 mid for 4, dude.
flip and
Get 'em.
Thanks. Take
What
nothing
great
because I'm
blocking.
walking.
Yep.
Alright, got double howitzer impact me to kill me.
pull all 4 of my heat waves in 3 boxes.
So
Count? I'm
on
so
a
jealous.
9,
4, 5, 6, 7. Checks a 3. Rough.
Three.
Really rough. I think you have to pass this.
4,
4, 5, 6, 7. You keep everything except for
Yeah,
the
we can
burn
pass it.
cards?
4, 5,
No, you keep the burn cards. You gotta
6,
kill him.
7.
You can't afford any more life. He's got throws.
All right. So then the static from Monster Blast, I get to kill 1.
We destroy
Um,
classmates, I think. Yeah, it's still classmates. It's the best call.
yeah, I don't think I could kill you this turn, so we're just gonna hurt you. Yeah, classmates.
There we go.
No enhance. Or, well, I guess it goes to enhance it, sorry, because you have first enhance.
Yeah, dude.
He even went up a little lately. Yeah. Shining Level Blast is also very
we
good.
are
6 cost 6 mid for
going
6.
to
Yeah.
Blow up a foundation to give it +2.
If you
speed.
want, I mean, under death you still get long lasting explosion, and that is good enough for me to want to play either of those characters, either of the symbols. Like the symbol I want to stay away from is evil, and I feel that way
That's 4.
for pretty much every character.
Um,
I've got a buddy
does
locally who
at
had
least get
a
card out of your hand,
Tokoyami
so-
list under evil whenever the set first came out. That was cool.
Actually, you know what? We'll just make sure it hits. We'll give it 1 more speed.
Sure.
This guy's crazy going to 6 health.
And
If-
yeah, ship it. 7 low for 6.
I think he's
go to
just not
7.
paying
Yep,
attention.
but then, of course, response Shigaraki lose 5 burr.
6 and 5, 11, 18, down to 7. Cool.
All right. Anyways,
Man, yeah, he was one off. I mean, you play the foundation, right?
can't pass that.
You can't block 2 things anyways.
Yeah. Then ship it to you, man.
Cool.
And then that was
Does anyone really play evil? No.
Yep.
No. Every symbol is just better than evil in My Hero.
Yeah, I just took damage from the howitzer. Draw 5 cards.
Yep. He found 2 throws and his opponent's at 6.
Card on a 5. Sweet. You're at 6 right now?
So let's
yeah.
talk. I'm gonna mute them. Let's talk about what Shigaraki could have done to make this game go cleaner. Okay. First and foremost, the number one thing that he could have done is, I think, reviewing correct foundations, understanding what the Todoroki deck did after game 1, and holding better block zones. He had an uphill battle because of tape swing, and I won't discredit that. I think this game was going to be incredibly hard for Shigaraki. But the other big thing is you have to use those evil gazes in this matchup defensively, right? Him playing evil gaze like right as his first enhance before Shigaraki or before Todoroki got to try and amass this big huge bomb is like the only line to victory. I think there was some fairly sloppy lines on Shigaraki's part, but I did not mind his his attempt at the kill.
Yeah. Damn. Just unlucky, man.
Not only were you a little unlucky, he drew 3 tape swings on turn 2, 2 games in a row.
Well,
Actually
Oh,
insane.
no,
Just
no,
Actually insane.
I said you on turn 2 game 1, but then I got the other one for turn 3. Yeah, I didn't have all 3.
God was like, you know what? He's a villain. We're going to give you just pure, unadulterated violence.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Yeah, that
rage
game was-
there.
That was a lot. That was pretty ridiculous.
Do you guys want the recap?
Go for it.
So here's
Yeah,
everything that I saw just really quick. I think that Todoroki, I think you played your game really, really tight. I could tell that you were very nervous game 1, just not having the wall clings. And then so as soon as you found a wall cling, it got jammed down on your table, and I love that. I think valuing that card is exceptionally important, and I like how much you valued like having that one.
Especially this freaking matchup, dude. Any
Correct.
touch is like another 5 damage. Just pew pew.
Yeah, you like it's possible, Shigaraki, that you killed him that last turn if you left the keen observations up and you didn't attempt to play the evil gaze. I think you killed him.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
the
think
evil gaze, I
gaze
think
wasn't the
evil
correct
gaze
call?
was the misplay
Yeah.
because I get to just cancel it and it sticks in your card pool. And it's
Oh,
adding
that's
difficulty.
true. That's true.
You exclusively get to play that card on defense as Shigaraki because it threatens
that's
one,
true.
him losing foundations, which his character needs to be aggressive, and 2, if he wants to keep his foundation, he has to stop attacking because he's committed, right? If he
Yeah.
wants to negate your move, he no longer gets his damage buffs.
Right.
And so playing that card
I
on
guess
defense is crazy
that's my
important.
fault for just playing this for the first time, so that's
Hey.
that's on me.
That's what we got to learn.
Well,
And
yeah,
the-
it's also a bit of a learning curve when your opponent draws 3 tape swings.
Hey, you know it happens. It happens. The last
Yeah, it
big
does,
thing of
dude.
note is make sure that you're reviewing to try and find your pokes. There was one time in this game where you only had 1 attack and you went for the poke with it, and then you checked an attack after holding 2 foundations in hand. And so, like, you
that's
had
true.
5 foundations, and you just refused to review one of your 2 foundations in hand. Get rid of them.
That's
You don't need
true.
them.
It was just the blocks they covered. I was like, well, I kind of need these. Never mind. He has 3 tape swings. I'm dead.
Yeah. So you could have found out that this is a throw deck based on game 1, right? In game 1, he checked 3 of the other throw. He's playing assumedly 4 tape
come
swing.
on, don't disrespect it like that. It's a spirit shotgun deck. It's kind of like a throw.
Which card? What?
Spirit shotgun? It's kind of a throw, but it's not actually a throw.
You mean tape swing?
Yeah, dude, that thing's basically just nerf spirit shotgun. That's
Yeah,
all
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, the blocks almost don't necessarily matter on your moves for the most part, just because he's playing a throw deck.
Dang it! No one should have just built
Yeah,
Nomu like a villain.
I literally didn't play anything other than throws again in these 2 games, did I?
Correct.
But
No, you killed him.
Except
You
for
killed him with a
except for the
non-throw.
last one with heat wave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, actually, yeah, except for the heat wave. But other than that, everything was a throw.
All right, fellas. I have one person in queue who's looking for a second opponent. I don't know if you guys want to jump back in or if somebody else in chat wants to jump on the game.
I personally feel like I need a redemption arc, man.
Okay, that's fine.
I can bow out.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Cross.
Cross, if you want to jump back in afterwards, please feel free.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I will if I'm not busy.
Sounds good.
All
Peace.
right.